Hi, it's Lee. Welcome to another Learning English with Lee grammar exercise video. And you are going to love this video, I hope, because it's an area of English where students from every country and even sometimes advanced level students make the same mistakes. Okay, so what are we looking at today? All right, so we're going to be looking at other, another, the other, the others. Oh, God. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. So, perfect. A lot of students make mistakes with these. They don't really understand the difference. So we're going to do a few practice questions so you can test your knowledge. And if you get any wrong, I'll talk you through the answers and explain the answers. So hopefully at the end of these questions, you'll have a much better idea about this grammar topic. But before we get to the actual grammar questions, let me give you a couple of helpful hints first. Okay, so just some things to keep in your mind which you can use to help you answer the question. Okay, so the first one seems obvious, but it's the meaning of other. And I say meaning, that's actually wrong, because there are two meanings of other, which are connected by the idea of more. For example, let's say I go to a cafe and I buy a slice of chocolate cake. It's delicious. So I go and I buy one more slice of chocolate cake. I can say I bought one other slice of chocolate cake. So chocolate cake was good, I liked it, I bought one other or another slice of the same kind of cake. So we've got the idea of more, but it's repeating the thing you had before. So chocolate cake before, chocolate cake now, I want another slice of chocolate cake. But let's say I go to the cake shop again the next day and I wanted to buy cake again, but I had chocolate cake yesterday. So today I want to try another cake. I want to try the strawberry cake. So I want to try another. I want to try one more. But this time it's different. It's not the same cake. It's still cake. It's still the concept of cake. But it's not exactly the same type of cake. Okay, so if I say, I had chocolate cake yesterday, today I want to try another flavor. It means one more flavor. So it's not the same as additional. It means a new one, a different one. But they still have the same heart. They're connected by the idea of it being the word other, meaning more. And the next helpful hint, which actually isn't very helpful, it's how to use articles. I say it's not very helpful because students make mistakes with articles even when they are very advanced as well. And this is the main problem. So when we're talking about other, another, the other, the others, a lot of the problems really are about this topic. They're about articles. So a and the and nothing, zero article. Okay? So keep these two ideas in your mind. The two meanings of other and how we use articles. And hopefully you can use these two helpful hints to think about as you're trying to answer the question, and hopefully you'll get more of the answers correct. Okay, so let's have a look at the questions. Okay, so what we have is you need to choose the correct option. Okay, so we're going to have a sentence and there's going to be a space, and then you're going to have different options to complete the sentence. Okay, so the questions are, so we've got 5 questions. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, each sentence has a space and 3 options for you to complete the sentence. Okay, so what I'm going to do is tell you now that you can do these questions here. So please pause the video. I've got the questions written in the description box under the video. So if you want to copy and paste the questions this onto your computer and you can print off. That's good. Or you can just read on the screen and just remember the answers. But to be honest, as a teacher, I would recommend copying and pasting into a document on your computer, so you've got these questions, you've got a copy of the questions for yourself. Okay, so pause the video now, complete the questions. If we are in my class, I would give maybe 7 minutes to do these 5 questions. So that's my recommendation, but you can take as long as you need. Okay, so when you're ready, when you've got your answers, you can press play and we can check the answers together. Okay, so see you soon. Hi, welcome back. Okay, so I hope that wasn't too difficult for you. I hope you're confident about your answers and I hope you didn't cheat. Okay, again, because if you're in my class, I'm very strict. Okay, so let's see what you got. So let's start with question 1. But before I give you the answer, I'm going to talk you through how we get the answer first. Okay, so this chocolate cake, all of my examples are chocolate cake because I love chocolate cake. Okay, can I have a piece? All right, and we've got 3 options: another, other, and the others. All right, the first thing we need to look at is the word after the space. Okay, so that's the word piece. So let's talk about this word a little bit. Okay, what part of speech is piece? Part of speech means, is it a verb, is it a noun, an adjective, an adverb, article, conjunction, pronoun, preposition, these kinds of categories. So piece, of course, is a noun. Okay, Lee, very good. Why? Why is this important? Why should we care about the grammar of the word piece? Because it tells us that the word before piece, so in this example, the word we are looking for is an adjective. So from our 3 options, A, B, C, we can eliminate, we can kill one answer. So the word we can get rid of, the word which is definitely wrong, is the others. Because in this example, others is actually a noun. How do we know it's a noun? We know it's a noun because it comes after the. There's nothing in the middle. There's the and then others. We can't, if it's an adjective, that doesn't work. I can't say the red or the noisy. Yeah? It needs something at the end to complete the feeling. I can say the red room and the connects to room, or the noisy student and the article connects to student. In this example, there's nothing connecting them, so others must be the noun. And also it's got an S. Again, adjectives don't have an S. I don't say the reds or the noisies, but I can say the noisy students if it's countable, and the red rooms. So we know because of the and the S that that's a noun. So can I have noun, noun? No. We need can I have adjective, noun. So we're only looking at B, A and B. Okay, so continuing to look at piece. Okay, so it's a noun. Cool, very good. Is it countable or uncountable? Again, like, can we put S on the end? And the answer is it's countable. 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces. This is no problem. So it's a countable noun. And if it's a countable noun, the next automatic question really is it singular or plural? Oh, can you hear the police outside? Well, that's because I live in London and I hear these police noises all the time. So is it singular or plural? Okay, it's singular. There's no S. Okay, so it's 1 piece. Okay, and because it's singular, we know that the answer is another. So it's, this chocolate cake is delicious. Can I have another piece? Why is this correct answer? It's because another is an other. And we know that a and an mean one. So because piece is singular, so we know this is one other piece, an other. So this chocolate cake is delicious. Can I have one more? Can I have one other? Can I have another piece? So can I have another piece? So I hope you got that right. If you did, that's a fantastic start. If you didn't, don't worry. Okay. If you got it wrong, maybe this is a good time again just to pause the video, check your answers again, and check how you try to find the answer. You can use the questions we did for number 1 for questions 2, 3, 4, and 5 and see if they help you, yeah? Okay, so if you wanted to pause the video again and check your answers, that's great. If you don't want to, then let's carry on with question number 2. All right, the supermarket is on side of the street. Okay, so we have our 3 options. So A, other, B, another. So from the previous one, and C, the other. Okay, so let's try using some similar ideas, some similar questions to what we did for the previous question. So let's look at this phrase. It's not one word, it's a phrase, and we're going to talk about that now. Okay, so side of the street. Again, what part of speech is side of the street? And this is a little tricky, so think about this a minute. It is a noun, but specifically it's a noun phrase, because it's not one word, it's 4 words, yeah? But it's 4 words working together to do one job, the job of a noun, okay? So it has the function of a noun, but because it's 4 words, we call it a noun phrase. Okay, so what's the difference between a noun and a noun phrase? Well, a noun phrase, so this is a little bit teacher grammar here. So a noun phrase has a noun head and a body. Okay, so in our example, side is the noun head and of the street is the body. So we've got the head and the body. But you don't really need to worry about that. I like this kind of grammar. The most important thing for you to remember is that it's 4 words, but it's one unit of meaning, and it's doing the job of a noun. So is it countable or uncountable? It's countable, which means we can add an S. But bonus question, if we're going to add an S here, where do we add the S? Do we add sides of the street or side of the streets? Because we've actually got 2 nouns, right? So we've got one noun phrase with a noun head, side, and of the street, which is the body, and in the body, street is also a noun. So if we're going to make this a plural, where would we add the S? Okay, bonus question. Sides of the street or side of the streets? The answer is on the noun head. Okay, so when you've got a noun phrase and you want to make it plural, you pluralize, so you make plural the noun head. So here the supermarket is on sides of the street. The example would be one side of the street, 2 sides of the street. Okay, not 2 side of the streets. And I've just told you the answer to this. So is it singular or plural? Okay, so we don't have the S yet, so it's singular. So if it's singular, we can eliminate the word other, because we usually use other with plurals. So I'd say other people in my area or something like this. But don't worry, if you have a question, there are more questions here. We still need to do 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to explain this a bit more. But for now, we're looking at another and the other. And again, remember the helpful hint. How do we use articles? So another, like in the previous example, we said it's singular. Okay, one more. But we can also use the with singular as well. The other means one other. So B and C both mean one other. But there is a difference between a and an and the when we talk about articles. So this is why you need to really understand articles to get these questions right. So what's the difference between another and the other? Okay, so have a think. Any ideas? Difference between an and a and an and the. Alright, well, we use a and an to talk about one thing, okay, from many, okay, but we use the or the to talk about one specific thing, or a thing which we both know from the context. So the idea is that we use a and an to talk about a general one thing, but we use the to talk about specific one thing or thing we know. So how can we use this to answer this question? All right, well, let me ask you a question here. So a street, okay, how many sides does a street have? Yeah? 7? 12? 3.5? No, it has 2 sides. Yeah? So we've the left side and the right side. Okay? So if the supermarket is not on the left side, it must be on the right side. Okay? So we know this one from the context. Okay? So that's why the answer for this question would be the other. Okay? Because we use a and an to talk about one from many in a general sense. Here we've only got 2 sides of the street. If we take away one, it must be this one. Or in our example, it must be the right side of the street. So we know the one we're talking about from the context. So here we don't use an, we use the. The supermarket is on the other side of the street. Okay? Oh, okay, yeah, that was a bit tricky actually. But remember what I said at the beginning about the helpful hints. If you really want to understand this grammar topic, you really need to be good with your articles as well. So I don't have any article videos on my site or on my channel at the moment, but I will. So keep watching my videos, and very soon I'm going to have some article videos to help you. Alright, so let's have a look at number 3 then. Okay, hopefully you've got 2 right so far. Alright, have you got any flavors of ice cream? 3 options. A, other, B, another, C, the other. Okay, actually I think this one is a little bit easier than questions 1 and 2. Alright, so let's have a look at flavors. Flavors of ice cream. Noun phrase, the noun head is flavor. Alright, what part of speech is flavors? And if you notice, this is my English spelling of flavors because it has a U. If you study American English, then we spell this without the U. But I am British, I'm English, so I spell it this way. But they're both good, so don't worry about that. Okay, what part of speech is it? Okay, it's a noun. And again, it's a noun phrase. So similar to question number 1, we can get rid of the other. Okay, we're not looking for a noun, we're looking for an adjective. And the other is the other, similar to the others, is a noun. Alright, so we've got a noun, flavors. Is it countable or uncountable? It's countable. How do we know? Well, we know because it has an S. Okay, flavors. Uncountable nouns don't have an S. Okay? And because it's plural, okay, so now we've got A and B, other and another. We've already spoken about another in a lot of detail so far. And what is one thing we know now about another? We know that it's an plus other. One other. We know it's singular. So we know this is not the answer. So the only answer remaining is other. So have you got any other flavors of ice cream? And here it has the function of an adjective, so it's before the noun, but it's plural. And we know it's plural because of the word any, so we use that for negatives and questions for the plurals, and flavors with an S. Okay, so have you got any other flavors of ice cream? Okay, that one was actually quite easy, I think. Easy for me. So I hope you've got all of these right so far. If you've got 3 wrong so far, then please pause the video and try and look at questions 4 and 5 again. Okay, we've spoken about a lot of different things in questions 1, 2, and 3. We've got a lot of knowledge now. We know the kinds of questions to ask. What's the part of speech? If it's a noun, is it countable or uncountable? Is it singular or plural? These kinds of things. So if you've got 2 wrong so far, if you've only got 1 correct so far, then please pause the video again and spend maybe 2 or 3 minutes just checking your answers to 4 and 5 and feeling really confident. Okay, and when you're confident, come back and we'll look at questions 4 and 5. Okay, welcome back to everybody that's ready to carry on. Alright, so let's have a look at number 4. Some people like to rest in their free time, like to travel. Alright, so we've got other, the others, and others. Oh, okay, so this is a bit more confusing. Okay. Other, the others, and others. Alright. Alright then. Okay, so let's look at the word after the space. Like. Alright. What part of speech is like? Is it a noun? No. It's a verb. Okay, this is more confusing. Alright, why is this important? It's important because it tells us that the word we're looking for is the subject, which is another way of saying the word we're looking for is a noun. And because we're looking for a noun, we can eliminate, we can get rid of other. Okay, because for other functions as an adjective. Alright, so what's the difference between B and C? Well, there's one difference. It's our good friend the article, the definite article, the. Alright, remember, we use the to talk about one specific thing or a thing which we know from the context. So I think maybe some of you have noticed that if we're talking about one specific thing, why is it that we have the letter S there? Well, it's because even though there's an S there, we can also use the, in this case with others, it's grammatically correct, to talk about a group of things. Okay? So to be honest, the important thing here is even though it's many in a group, it's one group. So using the others is grammatically correct. But is it the answer we are looking for now? So now the only thing that we have to really think about again is the article, the. We use the to talk about specific thing or group of things or something we know from the context. Some people like to rest in their free time, like to travel. Do we know anything about the people we're talking about? Are we talking about a specific group of people? Are we talking about people in England? Are we talking about young people? Are we talking about people in your office? No, we're talking about people generally. So we're not talking about a specific group of people. So we don't want the. So the answer is just others. So it's a noun, it's plural, and it's totally general. So some people like to rest in their free time, people in the world. Others in the world like to travel. Okay, that one was more difficult, I think. Again, but hopefully you're following me now. So the other can be singular, but it's specific. An other can be singular, but general. The others, it feels grammatically strange, but actually it's okay. It's talking about a specific group. Okay, so it's plural. And then others is a noun, and it's talking about many, plural, but general. All right. I told you, I knew you would love this. See, I know students love this type of grammar. Or maybe you hate it. I understand that too. All right, last one. Come on. You're doing really well. Whew, Grace. Grace. She's so selfish. She never thinks about people. Okay, so we're looking at people. So the word after the space. What part of speech is people? It is a verb. No, it's a noun. Of course it is. All right. So because it's a noun, again, which one of these three can we immediately, we don't need? It's definitely wrong. Okay? 3, 2, 1, others. Because we've already spoken that others is a noun. Okay? So we are looking for an adjective. Okay? So another and other. Okay? All right. Is it countable or uncountable? Okay, people. It's countable. Of course it is. 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. It's irregular. Okay, so we don't add an S like chair, 1 chair, 2 chairs, 3 chairs, 4 chairs, but we can count people, 1 people, 2 people, 3 people. There are 3 people in my car. But it's an irregular noun, but it's still a countable noun. All right, so next question, is it singular or plural? Well, it's plural, okay, because the singular is person. Can you hear the police again? Okay, I wonder what's happening. So we've got 2 remaining answers, another and other. Okay, but we've just said that people is plural. Okay, so from A and B, which one can we get rid of? Which one is definitely wrong? Okay, yeah, maybe you've noticed an. So because we know an is singular, it's one other. Okay, so that's definitely wrong. So the answer must be other. Okay, so Grace is so selfish. She never thinks about other people. So other is an adjective. Okay. Okay. Whew, okay, I hope, yeah, again, difficult topic. Usually we teachers, we teach this grammar at like A1, A2 level, but as I said, even students who are B1, B2, C1, even some C2, like really high level students, sometimes make mistakes with this because others, is it an adjective, is it a noun, the other, the others, you know, there's a lot of information to think about before you make the correct sentence. Okay, so how did you do? All right, if you got 1 or 2 correct, sorry, but you need more practice. It's a difficult topic, I understand, but you need more practice. All right, 3 or 4 correct. Cool, very good. You know the grammar, okay, but be careful about making simple mistakes. Again, if you have a doubt or you're writing, when you're speaking, it's more difficult, of course, but if you're writing something or reading something, think about the questions that we were asking to get the answers. And if you got 5 correct, well done. That's actually really good. You know the grammar, you're using it correctly. Maybe you can teach English, okay, one day if you want to. Okay, if you liked this video, then obviously please, I'll ask you to please subscribe. I've got many more videos, some grammar presentation videos, a lot of pronunciation videos, and a lot more of these grammar exercise videos as well, because I don't want my channel to just be me talking at you and you listening. I want your learning to be active, not just passive. So as much as possible, I want to try to create a classroom feeling on my channel. Okay, so because it's our classroom now, if you have any questions, please write them in the comment section below. It is a confusing topic, so if you still have questions, I completely understand. Use the comment section and let's talk. This is your classroom too. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. See you next time.